me.
We're live.
Cool. I still like it when you read to me.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. It's book club time. Yes. So, let me just adjust this a little bit. Okay, Mandy.
Welcome to December Book Club.
Our trope was bodyguard.
Bodyguard. And I'm just thinking about the fact that I think I forgot to get the wheel ready again.
Oh, dag nabbit. So we're going to talk about Born for Marble by Nicci Harris. Yeah. These are big
I love
books.
this cover.
Do you?
I do.
That's good. I wonder who did the cover. Always curious.
You're looking a little blurry. Am I? No? Okay. Oh, Megan says she literally just finished.
Okay. Cool.
Mrs. Burns says, yay. And that she is 77% in.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Mrs. Burns, how could you stop at this point?
Wow. That would be
gosh.
killing me. Yeah.
Jessica, are you plugged in?
Plugged in, stuff's turned off.
Why are you so... Did
you turn us down?
I don't know. I may have forgotten to. It won't let me go into the settings right now. If I end the stream, though, I think that would end it, right?
No, let me go turn... So I turned off my cellular data, but let me go turn it on and see if that fixes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
That did fix it last time.
Yeah, and it might kick me out, so you might have to pay attention and let me in.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so while Jessica's doing that, I am typing in Wheel of Names really quickly. And everybody get your rating ready, and we're going to share those like we did last time, where we put it like we put ours on a Post-it or something and show it. And we'll have you guys type it in the comments. So get ready to do that. Don't post quite yet. When Jessica's back in, we will do that. I think I have to remove her and then add her back. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, Mrs. Burns, you had to stop because of book club. Okay. And good morning.
Okay, is that any better?
Now you look fantastic.
That is just the weirdest thing. Sometimes it makes it worse. Sometimes it makes it better. Stinking.
Yeah, you look normal now.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad I look normal.
Okay.
Okay.
Megan says, oh yeah, that is better.
Okay.
Okay. So hopefully
Canadians. We just blame the Canadians around here.
I'm looking okay too. And oh, good. Our wheel is ready to roll.
Okay.
I think I didn't take bodyguard off of here. So we'll just do that really fast and we're ready to go. Obviously not yet, but
yeah, don't do it yet.
But when we get to that point, we will be ready.
Okay.
All right. Okay, everybody, go ahead and put your ratings in, and Jessica and I will share ours, and we'll dive into book club, but we'll start with ratings. So go ahead and put your ratings in to the chat. And here we go. Jessica, you ready?
Yep. Are you?
Yeah, go.
Same.
5.
Yeah, 5 stars. I was a little nervous like last time where I'm like, can she do this again? And she did. So
what do you mean, did I do what?
Well, the first one was amazing, and that was 5 stars. Plus. The second one, I was like, oh, can she top that? Can she keep it a 5-star? And she did. And I was like, okay, well, this is the third one. Like, can you really keep it going?
I gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, at least for me.
Let's see what people thought. Mrs. Burns says this book is a 5-5, even though I'm not done yet. The love story is so good.
Yeah.
Megan says 4 stars.
Okay.
And that is where we stopped with the
comments. And that is where we stopped. Okay.
All right. Well.
Okay.
And Mrs. Burns says, I've wanted this story since the first
yeah.
book. Yes. I actually was shocked to find out that Tuscany's story was like the third book. I thought for sure it would get like that she was kind of like the hook that was meant to keep us going through the series.
Yeah.
So I was really surprised, like pleasantly, like I was very happy about it. But yeah.
And there's still more books to come in the series. So I'm,
Didn't you look this up and the next one's like in March or something?
Yeah, because it's on my the video that we're gonna record tomorrow for anticipated releases.
Okay. Well, you guys want to check that out too.
Yeah.
That'll be out on Wednesday.
Yeah. We got to record it in the morning. But yeah, that's.
I think it was March. See if there's anything at the end of the book.
She puts out 2 of these a year, is what she's been doing. Obviously, over the last year.
Yeah, I'm just curious if there's something in here that says, oh, this is like, have you read Born for Lace?
Yeah, at the end of the Kindle, I don't remember it saying, giving an idea of what was coming. But if you look on Amazon, she's got at least the next one in. She might have more.
Primus Karn.
What's that?
That's who the next book is about.
I don't remember his name.
Are any of my readers daring enough to venture into the dark world of the Indigo King who rules the runes E? Pre-order Born for Fur here.
So we must be in a different area. We haven't met him yet, I don't think.
I don't think so. Okay. Megan says she still loves Born for Silk the most.
Same.
That was really good. Yeah, I'm just loving the whole series.
I'm loving the whole series. Born for Silk is still my favorite out of all of them, but it also has tropes in there that are my favorite. Breeding, for one.
True.
So I don't know what it is. When we get to see those characters in this book, it made it just that much more. I was just giddy. So yeah,
I found it very interesting because in the other 2 books, when we see glimpses of Tuscany and she wants to go out and meet her people and stuff, she seems so prim and proper and put together. And I felt like the way she is presented in the other books is that she, like, this was her destiny. Like, she is the queen. She was born for marble. Like, but then in her story, we see that she was not really on board with all the stuff that they were doing to her and how devastated she was over so much of that stuff and just how horrible their dad was disgusting. Yeah. And then that trade master.
Yeah, I didn't like him, Cairo or whatever. But she was broken in the other books. Like, you could see that. She was not.
No, I know, but she was also still very, like,
I want to see my people. I remember her saying that. But I also remember there were some nods to her just not. Not that we thought that she wanted it, just not that she was.
Yeah, in her head, she was playing a role. So I was just saying that I really liked how we got to, like, dive more deep and see how much suffering she was having, even though she was trying to present herself as, like, I am the queen. This is my role type situation.
Yeah. No, and the abuse was far worse than what I thought it was from what we've seen in other books and stuff too.
Yes. Like, she endured a lot more and really had no idea like what all of that meant.
And to have her organs taken from her at such a young age.
Ugh. Yeah, and I didn't like that.
No, and as a mom, and like that, just a lot of little girls dream about being a mom when they grow up. Like, and she didn't have a choice. She did not she didn't get a choice. That just really bothered me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of, though, like, in this really weird way, parallels our own society and how fixated we are on looks and, like, Hollywood and how desperate people are to stay young and they do all these crazy things to themselves trying to stay young. But recently, there's been a little bit of a shift where some people are coming out and saying, no, I got rid of all that stuff. I'm going to age naturally. Like, this is important. Like, I'm appreciative of the people that are saying this is dumb. Let's just age because that's part of life.
Yep, exactly. Like Pamela Anderson is one of those.
Yes. I believe Courtney Cox went and got like all her fillers out and was like, I'm just gonna age. This is me. Megan says that is like when she saw a reflection, was surprised by how put together she looked because she didn't feel like that on the inside. Yes.
No. It's also kind of a, you can look all put together on the outside, but you never know what's going on the inside in someone's head. They can present one way.
It was just crazy, like the pain and like surgeries they would do and how everybody was just okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I loved Kong.
I too.
And how he was like, so like once he made, like he was all about her. And then once he realized like how much all about her, like once he was in, he was all in. Once he let himself be in, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
He was all in on taking care of her.
I just liked it every time he said yes, little queen. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even though she was in charge, he was still very alpha.
Well, and I also think too that her in charge as the queen was very much what do we call it? It was just a role. She held no power, none whatsoever. That it was just like a placeholder.
He was down bad for her. Yes, that is a great way to put it, Megan. It was
true. Awesome. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We'll be careful, Mrs. Burns, on how we answer this. What does it say? I will finish the book, but will they explain why they had to replace her hymen, which they told her she broke by walking? I don't think that was ever, it was just basically like when they do it, that's basically the only explanation we really get is that she is supposed to be untouched and perfect. And then he undoes it.
Damn straight.
Which, let's just discuss this. I think it's so weird in books when he, like, she's a virgin and he can feel himself tearing it or whatever.
Yeah, sure you can. Sure. Yeah.
Oh, they could tell if she ever broke her vows. And like maybe in this situation they like replaced it with something quite thicker. Like so it wouldn't just break again from like walking or a bicycle accident or something.
Horseback riding or whatever. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where when we love a book, it's hard to like keep it going because we enjoyed the book. There was nothing to complain about.
There is something. I think my book has like a little damage. Ugh. Okay, I'm just going to randomly open to the page and then we're going to talk about whatever's happening here. Okay.
This should be interesting.
I'm trying to see what.
You got no clue.
Oh, well, it's weird because I don't know who's talking and I can't find anybody's names on this page. Okay. It's the part where If she understood men, she would not be commanding this. Sometimes I imagine she knows exactly what she is asking for, that she wants me to claim her, would risk it all for one night. But it is a lie, I tell myself, and I wouldn't risk it all. I wouldn't risk her. I'm your guardian, little. I know, so guard me. I growl, as you wish. Yeah, I think that just proves the point, Megan. He's down bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, well, the thing too is it's death for him.
Ooh, this is a good one that I just turned to. Okay. This is her, Tuscany, and she says, so I place my hands on little Tuscany's shoulders, push her backward into the tub, hold her beneath the surface, and smile down at her as she drowns. That was pretty like, whoa, in the book for me.
Yeah. And then she felt guilty for it. Or she felt bad. I remember that afterwards. Like, she tells Kong about it. But I think it was something she had to do. She had to move on from that scared little girl.
Yes, definitely.
Now, kill her, that's a different, but yeah.
He was big on making sure she was consenting. He would ask her, are you feeling little or strong?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that. He understood.
My apologies that WWE is happening right outside the room.
Lovely. Lovely for you.
In case nobody knew, I have 3 teenage boys.
He understood that whole little or big. Like, she didn't have to explain it. Like, he'd been around for so long. He got it. He observed her. He really had it bad for her. So, but he also understood what that meant for her. And I liked that a lot. It showed that he really, really understood.
It was also crazy how coma induced, I guess, almost, or like, yeah, it was basically like they put her in a coma for 10 years. Like, and anytime she would like fuss or anything, they would just drug her up again. And like, she had very little recollection of anything that happened to her in those 10 years other than just pain and stuff. And I'm like, that is really wild.
Yeah.
I'm glad her dad was dead, because that was just messed up.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah. So
we'll get to see more of this world.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, born for fur, like the trades, right? Like, does that mean they're more wild over there? What's the deal?
I'm wondering if there's going to be any crossover at all.
You don't know, because in this one we had quite a bit.
But as I listened to it because I love the narrators. And so as I was listening to it, I was trying to see it, like, keep reminding myself, like, how are we seeing this person a lot? Is this who the next person's going to be about?
Yeah. But you know, when in book 2, in Born for Silk, there really wasn't any crossover.
In book 2?
Yeah, you didn't see a lot of crossovers in book 2 at all. We didn't see any of the other characters, but you saw a lot in this one, and I don't know if that's just because it was Kong and Tuscany, and
book 2 is Born for Lace, not Born for Silk.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Born for Lace?
Yeah.
Okay, you were confusing me. I'm like, are you talking about
confused myself?
Are you talking about Born for Silk?
That's why I paused. I was like, wait, what was it called? New? Yeah, it was Born for Lace. That one there wasn't any crossover, really. I don't remember seeing a lot of crossover. So I don't know if we will in this next one. I think we did in this one just because of who the characters were.
We knew about the girl.
Yes, but that was but you didn't see you didn't really see a lot of the characters from book 1 in book 2.
No, but we knew like more of what was going to be happening, I guess.
Yeah. So I wanted to see.
She is keeping this locked down, what it's going to be about.
Yeah, she always does. She'll start to give teasers here after the holidays.
I mean, most authors do that. At least she gave us a little tiny blurb. Okay, I think I need to get caught up on comments. Oh, we did that one? Okay, that was hard to read about. Yes, it
Yeah.
was for child. Mm-hmm. There were parts where I was like, "Oh, I don't like child abuse." Like,
Mm-mm.
I don't like child abuse, period. But in books, that's really, really hard for me.
Yeah.
Oh, opposing sides. That's a good question, Megan.
Yeah, I was just looking to see if there's any more info or like if it shows any of the other ones, but there's literally nothing right now. Her
I
Instagram,
don't remember. Yeah.
as we all
'Cause
hunt.
I was waiting like when they're in the dungeon and then there's the fires and there's like all the other people there. I'm like, are any of these people like are we like getting ready to see characters? But
Right.
I don't think that
No,
happened.
don't think so.
Okay, do I need to randomly flip to another page? Like, Jessica, where are your thought-provoking questions?
I don't have them ever. I'm just looking to see what's on her Instagram. I think it's a little too early for her to start teasing it. But she always gets me when I'm like looking at her stuff and then she'll start teasing Born for Silk for those who haven't read it. And then I get all excited and realize, oh, wait, no, I already read that one. So,
Oh, I flipped open to the part where Kong is yelling at the guys who were like taunting her a little bit and talking about how she could uh
oh, yeah,
I don't know what I can say like on live on
I don't
YouTube.
know either.
I don't want to get us in trouble or anything, but where that part is happening and then he like starts yelling at them and you will apologize to me, pretend I am the queen, and then
Mm-hmm.
he makes them. I'm like, oh, I loved that.
Yeah.
And then the next part is where she starts thinking about like, did she want to be sexualized? No, but she did like being desired.
Exactly.
Well, is book club a dud?
It's whenever we really like the book, there's just, we liked it.
It was very good.
It was very good.
I really like Nicci Harris. I am not much for fantasy at all, like the dystopian and stuff like that. And this is very, very on the fantasy realm for my type of reading.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, she's able to do her world building without me getting really bored. I struggled in ACOTAR because I felt I was so bored. I was like, get on with the story. I don't care what anything looks like or how everything is anymore. Just please move the story along. And so I like how, even though they traveled, like everything that's happening to the queen, we don't really know in the other two books, like what she went through and how everybody behaves and everything. And so, like, creating that, I was not bored at all. And then when they travel to this other area and she's like meeting her people and everything's very different there, I still was not bored. So I really like how she's able to do that without going
Mm-hmm.
on and on.
Well, and in the first book, I remember reading the first few chapters and being like, okay, what is this? Are we going to really get to the story? I was getting bored in Born for Silk for a few minutes. And then it got going. Like once we got the layout of the land and it got going, then I was sucked in from the get go. So I feel like she did that pretty well in the first book. And that we
Mhm.
don't have to have it's just the way she does the world building. Now, I know she's well known for her Mafia series or her Kids in the District series. What I've read of that, I haven't been a huge fan of. Like it was fine, it just wasn't like amazing for me. Like these to me are just amazing, and you know, is what it is.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Um yes.
Yeah,
Wait, what was his response? I don't remember that part off the top of my head.
you read it more recently than me.
When he caught her in the stacks? I don't remember
The
that part.
library stacks.
Mm.
Is it library stacks?
Oh, I'm like opening the book like I'm going to be able to flip right to it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
That's right.
Yeah. Remind us, Mrs. Burns. Because Mandy's going to look like she can actually find it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's going to pretend.
I started that, but never finished. Cosa Nostra.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had her turn away and he whispered in her ear play by play what was happening. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. Because she was watching somebody. She was watching the guy in charge of that household with one of her mates.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Over the, yeah, that was hot. That was actually really hot. Now, thanks, Megan. Yeah. I
don't know. I was still in the scene where he's yelling at those guys. So when you were saying, and then I know you switched to a different topic, but I was just drawing a blank.
Mm-hmm. Here I am yawning like it's not 6:25. It's like, it feels like it's midnight.
Oh, you're like your husband. You have your dinner at 4:30.
Yeah, well, we
in bed, ready to sleep by 8.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that does not sound so bad today.
It really doesn't. It
is the first day we got out early today. And so now I'm officially on winter break and I am ready to take a nap. Mm-hmm. I had a doctor's appointment today and it was like my yearly, so
yeah,
checkup. And they give you like all these forms to fill out. And one is just like, do you eat well, exercise, and all this? And then it's like, have you had any of these symptoms in the last couple of weeks? And I think a lot is like depression type questions and things like that. But one of the questions was, how frequently have you been tired? And it's like none, several days or whatever. And I'm like, several days. And I wrote a note, I am a teacher and it's December.
Exactly.
When the nurse was like putting that in, she like starts laughing and she's like, I love that. And she's like, it's so true, isn't it? And I'm like, it really is. Like, don't judge the fact that I'm tired. Like, it's not a sleep issue or anything like that. It's literally December and I'm a teacher.
Exactly. Exactly. And then on top of it, our weather and the darkness doesn't help either.
Yes.
Yep.
I am over. You love the dark weather.
I do. I'm talking about you. Not
I love it. I asked for one of those. They used to call it SAD, like seasonal depression or whatever. But now I think they've changed that name a little bit. And so they sell sun lamps instead of sad lamps.
Yeah.
And so I asked for one for Christmas.
Our doctor told our youngest, because she struggles with depression, to get one for Christmas. And I asked her, like, do you want one? Because she's got other stuff she's doing. And she's like, not yet. Grandma uses one. I don't think I need one. Because for her, great grandma uses one. And, you know, she felt like it was an old person thing. And I'm like, no, it's just a light. Yeah. They're very, very popular in Alaska.
I can imagine. This time of year, especially there. Mm-hmm. I can't say much because my 7-year-old won't leave now that he saw you guys read my comment on the TV. He thinks I'm famous. Well, you are, Mrs. Burns. You are.
Yes, yes. That's so cute. Yeah, that's cute.
That's
You're famous.
Enjoy it, because when he's a teenager, you will be embarrassing.
Exactly. but when he hits like the 1920-ish stage, you'll start to get cool again, kind of.
Oh, so my oldest plays basketball in high school, and like I'm always like the bleachers, walking up and down them, I'm always afraid like I'm gonna slip and fall in front, and like everyone is gonna see that because they'll hear it. And the bleacher steps are never like normal size. So it's like if you take one at a time, your momentum really gets you going pretty fast there. So like I always do like both feet onto one and then step down, and then to the next one because I don't want to fall. And I was telling my friend, I'm like, I'm something about that at the game. And I was like, I could just imagine if I fell, my son would be like, "Oh my God, Mom, why did you do that?
Yeah,
So
not
embarrassing
are
when
you
fell."
okay? Like, oh my God, you are embarrassing. You are so, they're calling the paramedics. You are so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then for years, I'll be like, "Remember when you fell at the basketball game?
But the thing
You
is I was
embarrassed
afraid of the
everybody."
bleachers. These are things from when we were younger. When we were in high school, those things were a death trap. It's just, it's got nothing to do with age. It's got everything to do with just being klutzy.
Yeah. Remember when I was in high school and I fell and had to go to
Which
the
time?
emergency room?
For your ankle?
The day our senior paper was due,
Yeah.
and our teacher, who I
That's
won't
because
name,
you wanted to
was
start
nice.
running or jogging
Yeah.
and you
Nothing
didn't even
good
make
comes
it
out of a
down the
running
steps.
program. And I fell, and then I had to like crawl on my hands and knees up my gravel driveway because this was before the age of cell phones. So I like crawled on my hands and knees on the gravel driveway to my house. And then my mom was still upstairs. So I'm like laying in the doorway, "Mom, I can't walk." And then I had to go to the emergency room and I was on crutches for like weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, it might have been like a month.
You had a brace on there.
And our senior paper was due that day, and our teacher had given us this big lecture the day before about how our paper was due that day and there are no excuses. And it doesn't matter
And
if you're in the
she was a
hospital
hard
or
ass.
not.
Like, she didn't like us, me and you. She was spreading rumors about us and everything. She was mean. She was saying how we were braiding each other's hair all the time when we literally, I think you braided my hair before class or vice versa. Maybe I was braiding your hair, and it was before school started. And then I got back to my aunt, who was a teacher at the school, that we just goof off and braid hair in her class. We didn't even have her as a teacher.
Yeah, so we turned in. My mom literally drove me from the emergency room, and I'm still trying to figure out crutches, which honestly, crutches and me was not a good combo either.
Yeah, and
So I could
we, I
turn
don't
my
think we had a
paper in. My
ramp
mom
either.
waited for me, and then I crutched back out to the
Yeah.
car, and we went home because I was supposed to stay off. Like I was supposed to keep my foot elevated for the rest of the day, and they said not to go to school. But I have to.
Yeah, and this was before you could email. You couldn't email your work into your
No.
teacher. We had to hand it in, and
Yeah.
the school was not ADA compliant.
No.
There was no ramp, nothing. The school was old. It was like built in the 1800s.
I went and watched Titanic one of the times on my crutches.
I remember that, and we had to pee every 5 minutes. I remember getting like it was probably the 8th time we were watching Titanic, but you were on your crutches
so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you still cried like it was going to change.
Yes, those scooters. So then as an adult, when I got in an accident,
was it a different foot?
I think it might have been the same foot, but that was my ankle. That I twisted I twisted my ankle so bad that the doctor actually said I would have been better off if I would have just broke it because it would have healed better than it did from the twisting, which I don't know if that's still something that is true or not. Yeah. But I was in a pretty horrific bicycling accident. I was bicycling with my kids during COVID, May 2020, if nobody's heard this story. And it was only a couple weeks after my mom had died. Like 2020 was horrible for me if you completely remove all of the COVID stuff. It was horrible. And so my kids and I were out biking, and a dog ran out and attacked us. And I got knocked off my bike. Like we're biking and the dog comes running out and attacked us. And I fell off my bike in the process, and my foot got caught in the pedal and tore a whole bunch of ligaments in there. And then I couldn't walk for 6 months. So that was fun. And I had to use a knee scooter for a really long time. And I am not kidding. Like I see people on knee scooters and I'm like, oh, like it is almost like PTSD because that was such a horrible time in my life.
Yeah.
You do not realize how much you need to be able to like stand on your 2 feet until you can't. And then like your home is not set up for that. Like, and so everything was just really difficult. My husband built me a deck so I could go outside because I have stairs in my house, and so it was really hard to get in and out. And so he built me a deck, and I like scootered out onto it and sat out there and just cried. I'm like, oh, I could go outside and sit here. It was very sweet of him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, book club has gone awry.
It has. It has.
Okay, let's talk about what we're all reading. Unless any, or hold on. Any other thoughts, questions you guys want to ask the group about Born for Marble? If not, we'll move on to what is everybody reading?
I can't because Mrs. Burns isn't done yet, so I can't bring up what I want to bring up.
Mm.
The ending just had me questioning how that questions. I had questions, but I can't ask them. I'll ask you afterwards what your opinion is.
Okay. Yes, it was horrible. Luckily, the person who owned the dog was nearby and was able to call the dog back, so we didn't like it wasn't as horrible as it could have been. Ooh, Mrs. Burns says you can bring it up and she will read the book regardless.
I was just trying to.
I'm really curious about what your
is she going to get to raise the child?
It seemed like it.
That's what I'm curious about, because babies aren't all they're not typically raised by.
Well, see, that's why I feel like there needs to be this whole sweeping movement. And so maybe what's going to happen is this other group, we're going to see some people from there, and then maybe like people are going to combine and like overthrow the whole system. Or maybe this other place isn't going to be like this.
Maybe.
And, like somehow they're going to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah. Very curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was a little surprised that it's about somebody that we don't seem to know much about and from a different area.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's still a lot left here.
Well, we'll probably go back. I think, I mean, yeah. I know that she's got plans to write more than just these 4. What will be the 4th? So, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Megan is reading My Knife, Your Heart.
Are you liking it? That's the second book, right? Yeah, My Blade, Your Back is the first.
I'm pretty sure you read My Knife, Your Heart, Jessica.
Okay, then My Blade, Your Back is the first. The second, I mean.
You're really getting your book orders confused today.
I am. Are you liking it, Megan?
So you liked this one.
I did like this one.
Hated Fabric of Our Souls, or
with the passion.
But this one is much better.
Much better.
Okay, yeah. I might have to try it.
They start out in Bellingham.
Really?
Then it goes to Alaska.
Oh, is Alaska done right?
We don't see it. Like we're told they're in the mountains, like they're in a mountainous area. There's snow. There were a few things where she was talking about certain shrubs that people, like somebody's hiding behind an evergreen shrub. And I was like, because she called it the Northern Rockies of Alaska. And that was when I looked at Jeff and went, do the Rockies extend into Alaska? Like I had to question that one, but it's more like we're hoping something like is in the interior.
Did you look it up? Do they?
I did. Yeah, they do. But I did look at the area where it's at, and it's kind of like Arctic Circle-y area. And so when she was talking about mountains and shrubs, I was like, yeah, probably not, but I'll let you have it. I'm not going to fight.
I'm glad you looked it up before you sent her an email like you did that one for
look. There's literally moose in one little itty-bitty corner in Eastern Washington that nobody that lives in Washington knows about.
I have a friend that lives there, and she told me it's true, and she hates them.
Yeah. Well, my sister,
and I was like, oh, yeah. Can I come over? Because I don't believe they exist.
Yeah.
Okay. Megan says she's loving it.
Okay.
It is the first.
Yeah. Yeah. So Bellingham, there's I say Bellingham, that is the town that's like the closest, it's 15 miles away from me. That's like that's our city that's close by.
Bellingham is a city.
It's not that big of a city.
It's a lot bigger than where I live or where we grew up.
I know, but it's like when I think when a lot of people think city, they think like Seattle being a city. Bellingham is way smaller than that, but it is where we do all of our major there's a mall. There's one mall. Put it that way. There's one Target. There's one Hobby Lobby. There's one Walmart. But there's 2 Fred Meyers or Kroger for you guys.
That's pretty big.
It's bigger than where we live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger than, yeah. Okay, so Mrs. Burns says she's still trying to make it through Captured by Lauren Beale. She is determined, Jessica, to see what you liked about it.
I have kind of changed my mind a little bit on some Lauren Beale stuff. I did like it. I did like it. I just, sometimes authors behave badly and they get away with behaving badly when other authors don't do anything wrong and they get attacked and villainized. And I just don't think it's fair. Let's put it that way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Jessica, you are wild.
I know.
What's everybody else reading? What are you reading, Jessica?
I'm on like book 8 or 9 in Ruby Dixon's Fire Blood Dragon series. I said I wanted to work on it, finishing it up, and I was in the mood for that. Like I was in the mood for her writing this week, but I read all the Ice Planet Barbarian. So what's a girl to do? So
are they full-length books? Yeah. Every single one of those is a full-length book about a dragon.
Yeah. Wow. And there's also an underarching theme throughout all of them about the world, because it is post-apocalyptic. So there's things going on.
Mrs. Burns says she thought you were referring to the content of the book.
No, I mean, at the time, I liked that. I think it was probably because it was the weirdest thing I'd ever read at the time. I probably wouldn't think that now after reading other things. I read better. I know that everybody talks about the mayonnaise scene, and that just I don't think that was necessary, but whatever. So see how our tastes and our minds evolve over years. Yeah,
true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you reading anything else?
No, I finished books, but no, that's what I've got like 10 minutes left in that book.
I am listening to the ALC of Cursed King by Julie Saman. And that is our buddy read for January. I am, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to give my review on it because I got the ALC for it.
Yes, you are.
So, so far, I'm loving it.
Good.
So sneak peek to the review there.
Yeah.
The audio is really good. And then I'm reading Pine for Me by Swathi MH. I got the arc for that. That comes out next week as well. I think like right around the same time. I think they're like one day off of each other. And I am over halfway through in that, and I'm really enjoying it too. But I've kind of started working on only taking arcs and ALCs for books that I know I'm really going to enjoy. But then sometimes I'm like, but then maybe like doing that would be a good way to like expose myself to different authors. But I hate taking an arc because then if I don't like it, I feel really guilty.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at the point where that's all I do. I only take arcs from authors that I know and love. And I know I'm going to love their books. So what I actually did is there was a book that they were sent out asking for, arc readers for. And I was like, ooh, this sounds really interesting. So I wrote it down so I could try and grab it when it actually comes out to see if I like it. Okay. Mrs. Burns says she wants to find a good Christmas book to read before Thursday. Well, we did do our holiday book recs. So you might. All of mine are going to be dark. So you better ask Mandy. Yeah.
You don't need makeup. You just need somebody to pinch your cheeks.
I don't even need them to pinch my cheeks. They turn red on their own. So, yeah, thanks, though.
Ooh, Stepbrother Darling by K.A. Knight. So spicy.
Yeah, she is. She's a spicy one, that one.
Sorry.
Mandy, I'll come pinch your cheeks.
What is wrong with you?
like some old auntie, just get a hold of those.
I worry about you, Jessica.
Shouldn't. I'm good. I've made it 45 years. I'm fine.
Okay, anybody else want to share what they're reading?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll throw this question out for those of you who are here because I'm wondering if we don't have as many people at book club as we normally do. And so I'm wondering if December, it's the weekend before Christmas, is probably
crazy.
Too crazy for people. But I was also curious if people were like, oh, we've already read Nicci Harris this year. And if they didn't read the second book, maybe they don't want to go to the third book. So maybe that was something also. I don't know.
I personally think it's the craziness. People are still shopping. This is the last weekend. There's probably parties. There's, all sorts of things.
I need to do some Christmas shopping still.
I'm done. I am done, except, no, I'm done. I'm just waiting for things to show up. But I did get the notification today from my middle child that her boyfriend is going to be here on Christmas Eve, and they're going to open presents with us on Christmas morning, then go into Canada to his family. And I was like, I only had a couple things for him. I didn't have as many. So I was like, oh, and then I'm gonna need to make him a stocking. So, then I was like emergency shopping to fill a stocking for him.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I can't have my kids opening all these presents and him not opening them. So.
Yeah, I think people are probably last minute shopping. Honestly, when I got home today, I was like, husband and I sat down and just went over which kids hadn't shopped for which person and what do we still need to do. And I was like, I have book club tonight, but you could go shopping.
Yeah.
I don't think he did, but
yeah.
In fact, I'm 99% sure he did not. We were doing some recording, but I'm pretty sure I've heard him out there. And I think my kids are home because WWE was happening not that long ago. Oh no, I've been waiting for this for so long. I got the time difference muddled up. Love this book. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
welcome though. I'm glad you loved the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about switching the day and time, but I think if it's always on a Friday for our time and 6 p.m. our time, then that hopefully will make it easier for people to once they have joined a book club a few times to keep it. Because it is, time differences can be tricky.
Time differences are very tricky. Yeah.
Yes, I think everybody who's chimed in did enjoy the book.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. And we're excited for the 4th.
Yes.
In March-ish.
Okay.
It's a placeholder, so.
Well, is there anything else before we do our Wheel of Names? Ooh, I know. Jessica and I are getting ready to do our anticipated reads of 2026. What are you guys anticipating?
Yeah.
You guys have any books? And maybe it's a book that isn't new in 2026, but you're like, I really want to read this book. You could tell us that. I have a lot of books on my shelf that are not from 2026. Well, obviously, because it's not 2026.
Because it's not 2026.
I really want to read, though, in 2026.
Yeah.
Well, Megan is saying, apparently I'm ready for bed too, Jessica. To spin, oh, sorry, I did that really fast. Megan is saying to spin the wheel. I do have it ready, so we can go ahead. Mrs. Byrne says, I hope whatever we read next doesn't have childhood trauma. This book was a lot.
True.
Yeah, I would agree. I did really, really enjoy it, though, for bodyguard romance. Why didn't I bring this up? I really enjoyed that. I can't talk anymore. I really enjoyed that there was a level of like definite that he was crossing. Sometimes you read bodyguard romance and it's like, oh, well, you hired me to be your bodyguard, so I don't want to cross this line. But really it's just their own like self setting this boundary. Like there was kind of a big risk, and Kong was worried about protecting her more than him from this big risk. And I really, really like that there was this element, like a true risk of them being together. So I love that forbidden aspect of it. And you don't always get that in Bodyguard unless it's like mafia bodyguard, like that sort. Cora Riley has a really good one where you definitely see the risk in there.
Yeah. Those special editions that you got, are they the ones that she's been showing off where it's just the male model and this like black background? So I've seen those ones on her TikTok, I want to say.
I'm all about special editions when they're good.
Yeah.
I'm a little picky.
Me too.
Mrs. Burns, the taboo line was definitely there, and he had loyalty to her brother he had to break as well. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, yes, that one.
Okay. Just curious.
Very cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry I didn't bring that up at the beginning. That just popped into my mind about bodyguard romance.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to spin it. We have quite a few things still left on here. Why Choose, Mafia, Second Chance, Stalker, Alien, MC, MMA, Main Character Over 35, Snowden, Time Travel, wow, I should just stop reading. Road Trip. There's like a lot on here still. Okay. So everybody can see. Here we go. I feel like the wheel has been really good to me lately. So this is like when
I'm waiting for it to say Alien.
It's like when we do convincings and you've been like, I've been enjoying the ones and I'm just like always on the edge of my seat waiting. Does that say Second Chance?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Second chance romance.
Okay. I'm going to remove that from our list.
So it's not Alien.
Well, I guess there could be a second chance Alien.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Somebody was just asking about Second Chance Rex the other day.
We have a lot. Ooh.
Oh, true, Mrs. Burns. Kong said he is not a guard. He is a guardian, LOL.
True. Yes. Very, very true.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So did we actually not read the trope?
Oh, we read the trope.
Lori Foster, When You Date was a good bodyguard book and the rest of the series. Ooh, thank you. Let me take that down really quick. I've been trying to go through my Goodreads TBR and like get rid of stuff on there. Yeah. Books that like I know I don't want to read. Somehow I have some duplicates on there. Like I've read the book, but it's still showing up on my TBR. I don't understand how that's happening. So I've been trying to clean it up and then so I can like really find the books I want to be reading. And the Butcher Boys are good from Nicci, but all with trauma. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Is that like womp womp for Second Chance? Like you're not a fan, Mrs. Burns?
She was hoping for Alien.
Maybe we can get a really good one. I love Second Chance. Let the hunt begin. Yes.
Or the hunt. Is that hunt? Oh, that's a hurt. Okay.
What? It says hunt.
I know. Well, I thought it said hurt at first when I just glanced at it.
Ooh, a Second Chance MC book would be good. Yeah, yes, Vanessa. I think we're all going to agree on that. So make sure you guys give us some Second Chance MC books to vote on.
Yeah.
This weekend. Mm-hmm. Second Chance isn't my fave, but maybe we'll find one with aliens. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
As long as it has audio, that's all we care about.
It was When You Date. Oops. Oh, did I say it wrong? I wrote down when you date.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe.
No aliens and second chance. Oh, dare when you dare. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, autocorrect gets me too. Thank you. Which was the second chance football cheating one? Oh, there was a couple of them that we've read.
Was it the Allison Rhymes one?
Allison Rhymes has one, and so does Sasha Marshall.
Allison Rhymes has it. It's the first in a series, and I've got it.
Rainfall is one of the names of the books in the series.
But that's the hockey one. Rainfall is the hockey romance.
I know. I'm trying to think of what the other book in that series. Isn't that the series, though? It starts with...
That's a separate series, but they both have the cheating in them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's by Allison Rhymes. Book you're talking about.
The very first Allison book we ever read.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me look this up.
I feel like I should be playing the Jeopardy theme song while we wait for you.
Broken Play.
There you go. Broken Play.
Rainfall is the hockey one. Yep. I thought they were in the same series.
Broken Play is the football one, yeah.
And then Sasha Marshall has one. That's really, really good too.
But does that one have audio?
I don't know if her books have audio.
I don't think so.
Alien MC Second Chance. Remember when Jessica read the Alien MC?
Yeah, then you had to read it.
Yeah, you forced me.
It was convincing my bestie. You chose it.
Currently reading the Madison Kate series.
Oh, I love Madison Kate series. You have to read her Hades one after that.
There's a Butcher Boy Second Chance one, Bronson story. I have to go back to work. Thanks, ladies.
Night, Megan.
Bye, Megan. Run, Posey, Run. That's Second Chance, I think. I have not read that either.
That's a good one.
Razor's Ride. Oh, now you've got Jessica like very excited if that book.
Those are good for MCs, yeah.
Yeah. Jupiter Rising books have kind of a second chance aspect to it, and that book just stuck with me.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will go post on our page right after we get off of here, and you guys can go put all your recs over there, and then we'll take those, double check that they all have audio, and we will have the poll up. When do we usually put the poll up? Maybe Monday? The poll will go up. We'll vote this weekend because it's a holiday right before the holidays. So maybe we'll give a little extra time and then put the poll up on Monday. I think we usually do it like Sunday, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Well, thank you everyone for coming to book club.
Yep. I'm just thinking about what I have to do when we get off. I have to edit tomorrow's video still. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're not quite at the 1 hour mark, but are we good?
I'm good.
Mrs. Byrne says it was a quiet book club, but still good.
Yes, it was.
We're a little quieter than normal. Hopefully we'll have more people in January. We will stick with a Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I don't think we picked which Friday yet.
As long as it's not the 16th.
23rd. Is the 23rd a Friday?
I don't think so. Is it?
It is.
Oh. You can do it then.
You want to?
We could. You can, yeah.
You were not going to go to dinner or anything exciting?
We probably will.
Okay. Do you want to do it the 30th then?
Sure.
Because you said no to the 16th.
Yeah, that's my colonoscopy day.
That could be fun. You should be fine in the evening.
You know, I'm going to say no. Let's just do it on the 30th.
Okay, we'll do it on the 30th. That's going to put us pretty close to February. Mm-hmm. So we'll have to figure out when we want to. Oh, we'll probably have to do February 27th anyways, because we're gone.
It's February.
Yeah,
we're gone.
I'm gone a weekend and you're gone a weekend. So we'll have to do it 27th. Mm-hmm. So then that spreads it out. Okay. So January 30th will be book clubs. Mark your calendars and make sure to go and give us all the second chance book recs books and come back and vote. And check out our latest videos that are coming.
Yeah, there's some fun ones.
Got some good ones, yes.
Yep.
Thank you, Mrs. Burns. We appreciate you. And I'm happy you're famous.
Yes. Love it.
Oh. Okay, yes. Watch it on the replay. Thanks for joining. Bye, everyone. All right. Bye, everybody. We're going to go ahead and hit the end stream and make sure you come back and vote. We hope to see everybody in January for book club, when hopefully it's a little less busy for everyone.
Yeah, a little more lively at book club.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.